The Met fan hated the Yankees much more than a Yankee fan hated the Mets. So the Met fan really, in the worst way, wanted to dethrone that Yankee dynasty. And the Yankee fan, in the worst way, couldn't afford to lose to the Mets because they wouldn't hear the end of it.
The nation likes the intramural squabbles, and this is the big one, the biggest city in the country.
Never forget, the perfect day for a Mets fan is the Mets win and the Yankees lose. It's not a perfect day if just the Mets win and the Yankees win. The Yankees also have to lose. That's how the rivalry went.
When I think of the Subway Series in New York, I think of my beloved son, Jesse. He would look forward to the Subway Series because we would get to ride the train heading out to Shea Stadium. He would describe the battles in the subway cars between the Mets fans and the Yankee fans.
When the Yankees and the Mets are playing on the ultimate stage, that is the World Series, there's nothing like it. It was amazing. It was energetic, and it was awesome.
Buses were covered in signs. The Empire State Building was lit up.
I just remember the tension that was not only at the stadiums, but all around the New York area. Whether you were getting gas, buying a cup of coffee, buying a bagel, everyone was talking about that Mets-Yankees Subway Series.
It was the buzz everywhere you went. The streets seemed to be packed, even at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was such a unique event, and everybody was talking about it.
As an egomaniac, I knew no matter if you were a Met fan or a Yankee fan, if you were reading the New York Post, you'd want to read all the stuff.
New York versus New York, seeing the Yankees trying to win their 4th World Championship in 5 years against this kind of upstart Mets team that had really been progressing over the last couple of seasons.
Mets and Yankees Subway Series. Boy, wasn't that great.
I think everyone who plays a sport dreams of being on the biggest stage, and the World Series is the biggest stage of baseball.
Very tightly contested. Each game, it could have gone either way.
I was there for every game because fortunately I represented Robin Ventura.
I had the good fortune of being at the stadium for every pitch.
I was sitting there front and center.
That was obviously one of the most memorable and exciting moments of my life.
Where was I during the 2000 World Series? Easy for me to remember. And unfortunately, I was the losing pitcher in Game 1 in the extra inning game.
I was in New York, sitting on the bench, cheering for my team.
Loving the competitiveness of the very best players in the world, playing at the absolute highest possible level with everything on the line.
I was playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. I had a game at 1 o'clock in Philly. I caught the train at 30th Street Station, went up to Penn Station, and took my son, who was 3 years old, met him at the bat in front of old Yankee Stadium. That was a great experience for me and my boy, and I'm so glad I could go.
The Subway Series connected the city the way the subways connect the people of the city, and hopefully the thought of the Subway Series can once again help to connect and unite